non-sovereign doing a Google search on how to help my daughter with PTSD issues. My daughter had experienced some trauma that had come to light, and she became very emotionally dysregulated, and she was having acting out, anger outbursts, anxiety, depression, and suicidal thoughts. And she was having difficulties with everyday life, going to school, and wanting to live. She had problems attending school, and she missed school all the time. She had problems just getting out of bed. It affected my work. I had a hard time even staying at work sometimes because I would get calls with her having difficulties. It affected my son. He had just his own behavioral and school issues, and it had an effect on the entire family. We weren't sure what to do. I had tried many things, outpatient therapies. She had done an intensive outpatient program. I had all of the best for her, and it just wasn't good enough. You guys accept most private insurance. At that time, my insurance wouldn't pay for residential, but you guys were able to bill for partial hospitalization and different, so that I could bring her here. I liked that you did the DBT approach. You had all of the most current, like scientific things. All your staff is very well educated, and I felt like this would be a good place for my daughter to get a treatment. The first time was the most scary. My daughter takes a lot of medication, and for me to hand my daughter over to complete strangers was very difficult. But I realized once I got here that you guys had it under control, and I felt comfortable leaving my daughter in your hands. And the second time she was here, it was emotional, but I at least knew what to expect, and so did she. And I knew that, like I said, you guys had this. I just did the intensive family program. This is my second time doing it, and I always find it to be nice because the presenters are very well educated and they know what they're talking about, and it's also nice to meet other parents who are struggling with some of the same issues with their kids that I am, and it makes you feel like you're not alone. Plus, you also get tools that you can use when your child discharges, and you have a plan in place so that when your child discharges, you know the things that you need to do to help them succeed. Very beneficial. We don't feel alone. I always know that even when she discharges, if I have some needs, that I can always reach out. Amber was really good with the concierge service to always check in with us and to let us know that if we needed anything, that she was there. And everyone here has been very professional and empathetic and non-judgmental, and this is exactly what I needed for my daughter and our family. I'm able to learn how to be a better parent, to listen to my child. I have my own coping skills. I know that I need to take care of myself in order to be able to take care of my daughter and my son and the rest of my family. I just feel very like everyone in the staff took us in and just was very helpful with teaching us things, and I feel better educated about being a parent, not only a parent to a teenage girl, but to a parent that has a daughter that has mental illness, and that it's okay, and she's gonna be okay. I can see that she's learning to love herself again, and that she knows that she has value and she has positive qualities, and she can see a future for herself, and that she wants to live. Gladys, our family therapist, has been wonderful. She's gotten Hannah's dad involved in therapy, which has been huge. Look at Malachi. She's awesome. All the directors, even the front staff, the front lady, Miriam, she's very sweet. Always very welcoming, and even Amanda from when Hannah was here the first time for her clinician was amazing.
Good.
And of course, Dr. Lee is in control of her medical stuff, and that's huge because I trust her. This is the right place here. This is a really good company, and I looked a lot of places, and this place has saved my daughter's life, I believe. And so the time to do treatment is now, because their life's at stake.